Okay, good morning, guys. Um, Welcome to my YouTube channel once more. Okay, today we shall be looking at Bodmas, and Bodmas, as we all have known, is part of fraction, and this Bodmas is used when more than one operator of fraction is used. Now, the Bodmas is clearly written on the board, and in this Bodmas, we follow every calculation we are doing in fraction sequentially, starting from B to O to D to M to A to S, depending on what you are given. In some cases, you may be given only B and O. So what then do? You have to clear the B first before you go to O. Then, because you must not be given everything that is written here. In some other cases, you may be given something like M and A. What then do? Go for M first before you go to A, sequentially. Then if you are given S and A, go for A first before S. That's what it means, Bodmas. It is encoded Bodmas, where B is bracket. B is bracket, O is of. Bracket of division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. Just simple. Bracket of division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. So now, take for instance, if you are given something like 3 of 4 times 6. In that case, now you should consider this of first. Or if you are given, let me just say 3 times 8 of 4, then you should consider that of first before 8, irrespective of the position of that of. Whether the of comes first, whether the of comes last, but as long as it is given together with multiplication, what you should do first is to consider that of first, irrespective of the position of that f in that problem. So that after solving for after solving for of, you can now go to times. That's exactly, I'm just trying to explain what is here. So follow them sequentially. The one below should be following the one above it. So that here now, if you follow this Bodmas, consider that each time you want to solve any problem involving more than one operator in fraction, that you should first of all pick the one above before you go to the one below. Just remember Bodmas, and then your problem is solved. Okay, example 1. Example 1, let's take this example for instance. If you are given this problem, one whole number 1 over 2, that is solve or simplify one whole number 1 over 2 times 6 whole number 2 over 5 divided by 2 over 5. Good. In this case, considering what I've told you, the first step is to do what? Write your solution. Okay. Okay, write your solution. That's the first thing to do. Solution. Then you come here, you now bring down the question that is asked, one whole number, because you want to simplify it. You want to do what? Simplify it. Now you have one whole number 1 over 2. Okay guys, so what I was saying is, for us now to be able to solve this problem that is given on this board now, we should be able to always record that Bodmas. Just remember that acronym Bodmas. Bodmas. Is that clear now? So once you're able to record the Bodmas and follow the steps sequentially, you'll be able to arrive at the right answer. Whichever problem you are given to solve in fraction involving more than one operator, so you should be able to solve it with this Bodmas. Just follow it sequentially, guys. Just as I said initially, that the D there, the B there is the bracket. O is of. D is division, M is multiplication, A is addition, and S is subtraction. So just follow them like that, so that if you are given something that involves minus and plus, you should be able to go to the part of plus first before you consider the minus, and not the other way around. Is that clear now? So using that now to solve this problem that is given to us on this board, you should be able to know, okay, now let me complete the question. You have 2 over 5. The first step to follow here, the first step to follow in this mathematical problem is to convert or to change these mixed fractions to what? To normal fractions. Are you getting it now? Is to change these mixed fractions to what? To improper fractions. To improper what? Fractions. You change these mixed fractions to improper fractions. Now that's the first step you follow, so that you will not make mistake or become confused. And in this case now, to consider this, we come here now, write equal to. Now, in this case of one whole number, 1 over 2, you now see how to convert mixed fraction to what? To improper fraction. Just watch. Now, here you multiply this, just say 2 times 1, 2 times 1, and plus what? Plus 1. I say 2 times 1 plus what? Plus 1. Say 2 times 1 plus 1. Like this, all over 2. That's how to convert mixed fraction to what? To improper fraction. Okay, let's keep watching. Now, times, which is this times here, we want to convert this second mixed fraction to what? To improper fraction, and we will have 5. That is, this will be multiplying this 5 now will be multiplying this 6 plus this 2, and then we'll now have what? We'll have 5 times 6 plus what? Plus 2 all over what? All over 5. All over this 5, all over this 2. Is that clear now? Because they are the denominators there. So now, divided by, this is 2 over 5. Then divided by 2 over 5. Understood? Okay, I hope this is making a whole lot of sense. Okay, guys, let's keep watching. Now, here now, considering that Bodmas, considering that what? Bodmas. In this case of just ordinary conversion, but Bodmas is already taking its course here. So in this case now, you say 2 times 1 and not 1 plus 1. If you say 1 plus 1 first before saying times 2, you are totally wrong, because you are going to fail it. That's not the step. The step stays Bodmas, which means since we already have multiplication here, and we have plus addition here, which one do we go for first? The one we go for first is this multiplication, which is times, before we go to this addition. Now see, watch. Then you have 2 times 1, which will give you equal to what? 2, then plus 1. You see, 2 times 1, which is 2, before you now say plus 1, which will do what? Which will give you what? 3. But if you are to consider this 1, that is say 1 plus 1, it is going to give you 2. And when you say 2 times 2, it is going to give you 4. You see, it is wrong now, because we have disobeyed this Bodmas. Is that clear now? But if we follow Bodmas in its sequential order, we should be able to get this 1 first. And when we get this one, so that when we get this, when we get 2 times 1 first and add 1, it will give us what? 3. Then what we have here is 3 over 2 times, which is this times. Is that clear now? Then you come here again. You now say, okay, that after this now, you have 5 times 6, because times comes first. That is multiplication before addition. So multiplication comes first before addition. So you first of all do multiplication before you add. You understand? So that you have 5 times 6, which is what? 30. Then 30 plus 2 is what? 32. Is that understood now? Is what? 32. Then you have times 32 all over 5. Good. Divided by 2 over 5. Very good. Now, if you are to consider this using Bodmas, what do you think we are going to do, or which one do you think we are going to choose first? The one we are going to choose first, if you are checking this sequentially now from the rule of that Bodmas, you see that after bracket we'll have of, but we don't have brackets here now. We don't have what? Bracket. Then we neglect the bracket. Then you have of. Is there of here? No, there's no of course. Then you move to what? You move to division. Is there any division here? Yes, there is division. This before multiplication. So you see how to get it sequentially now. So that since there's division here, we have reached division, but we have not reached multiplication. So consider here first. Consider this division first. Which means you first of all solve for 32 over 5 divided by 2 over 5. Is that clear now? Whatever you get as your quotient, then you now use it to multiply this 3 over 2. Simple, and that's final. Then you get your answer, of course. So what is needed is not all that much or stressful. It's just the matter of understanding. Okay, let's go on. Keep watching. Okay, now here, now bring this out first. Let this come first, so that when you have 32 over 5 divided by 2 over 5. Now, remember our initial lecture, our initial class. The initial class, when we did operations of what? Of fraction, where we had our addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Good. And we said in that place that when we are given A over B, then divided by C over D, that our answer there is this will come, that our answer there is that this one will go up and this one will come under. That means the numerator will become the denominator and the denominator becomes numerator. In the second fraction, that's what we said in our initial class. In the second fraction, the denominator will become the numerator becomes the denominator, and we introduce multiplication. That's what we said. We introduce times. So now, applying that rule here, you see that what we have here is equal to 32 all over 5 times, this will now become the numerator and this becomes the denominator. This one now become the numerator, while this will become the denominator. You see the thing now? So that we now have 5 over 2. That is it. That is it. Now, you now have this 5 here. We'll cancel this 5. Then you have 1. You have 1. These 2 will cancel itself. Have 1. These 2 will cancel 32 and you have 16. Because if 2 divides 3, it will give you 1. Remember 1. Carry that 1, add it to 2, it becomes 12. Okay? And the 2 divide 12 is 6. That is 16. Is that clear now? Okay, so what we have here now is, now you carry this in, now you come back to this place and say 3 over 2 times what? 16 times 1 is 16. 16 all over, then all over 1. 16 all over 1. Have you seen it now? So we are now, the last thing we have here now is this multiplication. We are done with division. We have entered this multiplication and we bring this down here like this. And then this times is this times. We have already resolved from here to here, which we got what? 16 over 1, because this is 16, this is 1, this is 1. So it's 16 times 1 and 1 times 1. That is 16 over 1. Following my initial class where we did those operations. Now, here now, since we have times, so now what we should be having here now is, look at the board. Of course, we'll have equal to 3 times 16 here will give you what? Will give you 48, because 3 times 6 is what? Is 18. 8 carry 1. And the 3 times 1 is 3 plus 1 is what? 4. That is 48, right? Good. Divided by 2 times 1. 2 times 1 is 2. Then 2 divide itself 1. 2 divide 4, 2. 2 divide 8, 4 is equal to 24. And this is your answer. Then therefore, one whole number 1 over 2 times 6 whole number times 6 whole number 2 over 5 divided by 2 over 5 is equal to 24, and this becomes your answer. Okay, so guys, you can now credit my work. Thank you so much for listening. Do well to subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and share my video. Thank you. Bye.